What up? Howdy, partners. Welcome to another stream of this here stream. My name's BethanaMan19. Y'all can call me Beth or Bethan. It don't matter. My pronouns are she, her. I'm an aspiring voice actress, cosplayer, gamer, Twitch affiliate streamer. I don't know why I'm doing no southern accent. What up, y'all? And we got a guest. Please welcome my very special guest from Final Fantasy 16, Torgal. Y'all know who Torgal is. Torgal is a good boy. And I now have a plushie of him. And I love him so much. I got him as a Valentine's Day present for myself, and because Valentine's Day is about love, and I love Torgal. So there. And my Moogle and my Chocobo can now have a friend. And I love him. I love him so much. But yeah. Tonight we're gonna finish up the Lantern Rite story stuff. I'm already getting spoiled on everything that's happening, but here we are still. Sit back, relax, enjoy the stream. Let's get back to where we were on the story. And I already caught up on all the events, so there's no need to do that. I got all of those done. But yeah, we're gonna do that now. I have you to controller. Why are you on keyboard? That's much better. Oh, and I guess y'all are curious to see who I invited when I got all of them. I finally got my hands on Lady Ningguang. Why? Because I wanted her, and she's the only Liyue 4-star I wanted, and it was either her or Eugene, but it's okay. I just wanted Ningguang because I've been playing this game for like 3 fucking years now. She's like the one 4-star I wanted. So next to no, and Liyue. No, I want Shinobu. I still want Shinobu, and I don't have her. Hi, Sarah. Welcome in.
I'm learning more about you.
We also have Torgal joining us, which is amazing. Love Torgal. Mwah. I give him a kiss. Because Torgal is a good boy. You're a good boy too, Yuki. Yuki's just under Yuki's under the desk and he's looking at me. He's like, what am I, chopped liver? Do you want to come up here and say hi to chat? Are you jealous? Did I do that quiz yet? No, and that Torgal plushie is cute. Thank you. Someone got jealous. Someone is jealous. I know, you're jealous. You're jealous. Admit it. You're jealous. You're so jealous. You want to just sit on my lap while I play?
It's time to carry out the plan!
No? You just wanted to say hi to chat? You just wanted to say hi to chat, didn't you? He just wanted to say hi. He was like, I don't care about...
Hope everything goes well.
He's like, I don't care about nothing, mama. I'm just jealous and I want to say hi to chat. But no, Sarah, to answer your question, I have not taken that quiz yet. I kept forgetting to. You gave me an idea. I should give myself a Valentine's Day present. Ooh. What are you thinking of getting, Sarah?
Playing games already, are we? Who won this time? You the one buying dim sum again?
Hey, when you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm always the one losing.
Ah, perfect. You're all here. There's an important commission I need your help with.
Alright, I've got the time. Where are the goods?
It's not just goods this time. I need you to escort a tea merchant and their wares from Chaoying Village to Liyue Harbor. A very important client has requested to meet with him.
Sure. What's this merchant's address?
Here.
If the client's that important, then this must be a very crucial, very pressing commission, right?
Of course, the sooner you complete it, the better. I would advise you to depart as soon as possible.
That's fine by me.
All right. Don't work too hard now, Longjo. We'll set off then.
I'm trying to pre-order Tengen's Funko Pop. As a present to myself, they're supposed to drop tomorrow, but somehow they're sold out. How? They don't drop till tomorrow? I don't know what to tell you about that, Sarah.
You're a bit quiet today, Gaming. Oh, do you want Paimon to tell a story?
We're almost there. I'll take a rain check on that.
Speaking of, though...
Hello, you must be the tea merchant heading to Liyue Harbor. We're here to escort you.
Oh!
To the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
Dad?
This cutscene plays out and Torgal's doing the dance.
So you're Gaming's father. It's nice to meet you. Just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon, he's got this in the bag. Gaming is super good at what he does. Everyone at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs has nothing but good things to say about him.
Seems like you've made some sort of name for yourself at least.
You all thought I was dancing, but no. It was Torgal's
the
turn
goods
to
are all in order?
dance.
Yes.
That's why I said speaking, because,
Let's get going.
yeah, that's true. That's very, very true.
A very important client has asked for you by name. You kinda have to come with us. Paimon doesn't know how we would explain ourselves if you just didn't show up. Plus, you'd be missing out on a huge money-making opportunity.
I see. I suppose I will have to trouble you all to escort me, then. Let's go.
We've been walking for so long. Is anyone tired? How about we stop and rest for a bit?
I'm fine.
Gaming, don't you usually have some delicious snacks on you? Come on, bring them out so we can share them.
No, Paimon.
I'm fine.
This place looks nice and open. Why don't you all rest here for a second?
Huh? What about you? You're not going to join us?
I'm not tired. I'll keep watch.
Oh, but
Just let him go.
Oh dear. The poor boy.
okay, we'll just share amongst ourselves then. Did you know, Uncle Ip?
Halt!
Oh shit.
Who goes there?
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
It appears that one's movements
You
were overly
bastards again?
conspicuous.
Enough of your musings. Focus. Focus on the matter at hand. Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
I could be wrong.
Indeed. Bring them forth readily and without protest.
Yeah, it's them, alright.
What do we do?
It seems as if these two are acting alone. It won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. The best way to keep him safe is... Leave this to me. I'll handle them. Traveler, Paimon, take my dad and the goods away from here.
No, Gaming. It's too dangerous.
This is what I do.
A thorny foe indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blows and disposition.
Don't think I'm gonna let you off so easily.
Away! Let us away!
Gaming!
Oh no, Gumming!
Don't worry, he's a great fighter. Paimon's even seen him take down a dozen or so treasure hoarders all by himself.
But, Gaming, If he had just stayed by my side and learned the family trade, he wouldn't have to put himself in such dangerous situations.
We just have to trust him. Let's go on ahead. We'd best get away from here, in case there are other bandits in the area waiting in ambush.
All is going to plan.
Oh, hello again.
Okay, we should be good to stop here.
Huh?
Young-
Huh?
Oh no, what is he doing here?
Hey, yo, what's that my boy doing here? What my
Good
Geo
sir,
Daddy
please,
doing over
listen
here?
to me. Reel in your line and leave this place as quickly as you can.
You
There
got
are
a
bandits
kite
in the
too.
area.
Hey, Grace.
Bandits? Acting in broad daylight?
Hello, Father. Paimon, what the hell? Paimon!
Ah, I see. It appears many people are catching a chill as of late. If your throat is bothering you, Paimon, perhaps some tea and rest are in order.
Nope, no need. Paimon's fine. She just, had some cake stuck in her throat.
You won't even be familiar when you see this part of the game. Oh, the only.
If there are indeed
I
bandits
think I
in the
know who
area,
you're
then we
talking
should
about, Grace,
inform
because
the
I did
Millelith at
accidentally get
once.
spoiled on this. Because y'all can blame YouTube for this. The guard that was escorting us is already on their tail.
Oh? Well, if that's the case, such matters are best left to those with the necessary expertise.
Do you
Wouldn't
know who
agree?
I'm thinking I'm talking about, Torgal?
I suppose you're
We
right.
will keep chatting
If ordinary
suspense and then
people
we will
like us
call
got
it because we
involved,
can blame YouTube
it would
for
only
that.
cause more trouble.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, why don't we find a quiet place to relax while we wait for good news?
That would be lovely.
So, Uncle Ip does have a reason to be worried. After all, Gaming, the guard we mentioned, is his son.
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, yes. That is the name of the Usho dancer who has been performing around Liyue Harbor recently, is it not?
Oh, have you seen him perform?
Indeed. I cannot help but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suani. Usho dancing has become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success, they have no doubt had to face many hurdles along the way. Ones not so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves. If you ask me, what truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of adversity. That is a rare attribute indeed. I have heard many of my acquaintances praise Gaming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child so accomplished and upright, you must be a very proud parent indeed, Uncle Ip.
Look at his cute little smile, Uncle Yip.
Seems like Zhongli has decided to skip the formalities.
Well, he's a hard worker. Yes.
You should be sure to tell him you think that when he gets back.
I...
Your son is young yet. It's normal for someone his age to be a bit hot-headed. It's understandable to find talking about such things in person difficult.
But Gaming as a
If there's a
hothead, I
particular
don't
sentiment you wish
really
to
see
convey,
it that much in this
perhaps
event,
we
but
could pass it along for you.
I can understand.
No. It wouldn't be right to ask that of you. This thing between us has festered for many years now. In truth, there are some things that simply aren't easy for us to talk through. I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the same. Otherwise, how would he support himself? Over the past few years, I heard how well he was doing for himself as a guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave up on wushou dancing. It made me happy. But I was also worried. When you're young, you can handle all that physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way? My concern is what happens when you get old. Every time I get to thinking like that, I cannot help but be reinforced in the belief that I was right. That I was right not to give in. I often regret introducing him to wushou dancing as a kid. If I had known how things would turn out, I would have never taken him to see those performances in the first place.
It is only natural for a parent to strive to send their child down the right path. No one would begrudge you that sentiment, Uncle Ip. You need not worry.
You seem quite young, Mr. Zhongli. Yet you speak with such wisdom. Perhaps I have misjudged your age.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, one of my old friends has several grown daughters. Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find their own way.
Then she's more easygoing than I could ever be. I fear I lack such an open mind. I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Ipdak.
Sure.
So, do you also think I fret too much, Mr. Zhongli?
That's not exactly what I was hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child. But think of it this way. Raising a child is not unlike flying a kite. Hold the string too tight, and it can no longer soar. As my friend once said, if your children are aiming for the stars, clipping their wings will only cause them to come crashing down.
Aw.
You need to let out the line for a kite to soar.
Words of wisdom.
It seems I was too stuck in my ways.
You need not reproach your heart for caring. You simply need to loosen your hold a little. Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things? Like going for a stroll, drinking tea, or taking in the scenery. You never know what surprises could be in store. Things can change in the blink of an eye.
The blink of an eye, you say?
Icarus School of
Do
Fatherhood.
things change so quickly?
Children grow up in quite the same way.
Hey
do
Ian,
they
how's
not?
it going?
Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when you least expect it. As a father, I'm sure you know that best.
I almost oh god, I almost
Yes,
mentioned,
you
I
can
almost
say
thought Zhongli
that
said,
again.
as a father myself,
One
and I was
second
like,
Gaming was a kid.
Excuse
the next
me?
thing I knew, he was ready to fly the nest.
Zhongli certainly has a way with words.
hi, Gaming!
Oh, Gaming is back! Hey, Gaming, we're over here!
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? You're here too?
A fated meeting indeed. We were
I
just
love his
enjoying
laugh.
some pleasant conversation.
Is everything resolved?
Well, you could say that.
What does that mean?
Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I need to talk to you.
Huh? Oh, okay.
I'll come right out and say it. Those two bandits, you sent them, didn't you?
So that's how we're starting off?
Can't look me in the eye, huh? Guess I'm right then.
Okay, but how did you know?
At first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills. I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow, I was never able to close that distance. People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start, like sneaking up on us while we were distracted. Unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
Wow, you're pretty quick on the uptake.
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them.
Aw.
In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor anytime.
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
He's too friendly.
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve
But he's
things
a
between
good
my dad and
boy.
me.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
appreciate it, I
I
really
meant to
do.
say that. I'm like,
But this conflict
Yeah.
between us has been going on for a long time. Even if those two were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and
yes,
show
I
what
got
was
Xing
capable
Xiao's
of,
new outfit. Yes.
it wouldn't change anything. You've seen the way he talks to me.
It's not like that at all. Your dad really cares about you. You should see the way he talks about you when you're not around. Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly agreed to let it go. You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me. I'm certain of it.
And you? Will you talk to him?
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is enough.
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you taste it. Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
It won't hurt to try.
I'll do my best.
You are very knowledgeable, Mr. Zhongli. I'm impressed. Despite my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems I still have much to learn about the art of tea tasting.
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
God, his
How much
smile.
tea have you drank since we've been gone?
It's not like it was alcohol.
Ipdak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're in the city.
Huh? Oh, of course.
Ahem. Zhongli?
I have very much enjoyed our conversation,
That's for
Ipdak,
code for.
but I
Okay, guys.
unfortunately
It
have
was
some
great seeing you
unfinished
guys.
funeral
I'm out of
parlor
here.
business to attend to.
No,
Oh,
stay!
I hope I didn't keep you.
Stay! Stay, Geo Daddy, stay!
My apologies for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli. No need to stay on my account. When you're less busy, let's find a time to meet.
They talk
I'll
like I
treat
wrote.
you
Yeah,
to
pretty
dim
much.
It would be an honor.
Pretty much.
We'll see you off, Zhongli.
I want to talk to father.
You two have a nice chat.
I want to
alright?
talk to my husbando.
us talk things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were putting down.
I have been around the both of you for some time now.
Yeah,
you could
you've
say
known
I
us
have
for a
a
long
certain
time.
level of expertise in that regard. As for my role in the conversation, think nothing of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
You never change, do you? Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough to be out of earshot.
A friend approaches.
Hello.
Shao!
Xiao, you're here too?
It was Shao.
I've been here the whole time.
Wait, what?
A ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Hu be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing?
I need to find my Shao plushie before
I
his
suppose
next
it matters
rerun
not.
banner.
Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli, I might as well go pay my respects. It's you. I thought you were Director Hu.
Gave me a startle when I first saw him showing up.
Ah,
Aww.
your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget? The addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable. It's just that...
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
I fear it's almost too stable. It completely negates the pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. It's a bit of a shame. In truth, I'm here because Director Hu dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern Rite.
I see.
Not gonna lie though, when the
Much
stream
like she does every
showed only
year.
Geodaddy's arm,
Much
I
like
thought it
she'll
was
do
the
next year,
Fuchui.
I would
Oh my
imagine.
god.
Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite. A recommendation from Xiangling, perhaps. What do you think, Xiao?
I've only met Director Hu a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
Ah, and is that not a sign that you should visit Wangsheng Funeral Parlor more often? It wouldn't hurt to grace the
doesn't
parlor with
wanna
your
be
presence
a
now and
social
again,
boy.
when you are otherwise unoccupied.
Shao is his own man.
This
I mean,
one
own
here is
little
a
boy.
traditional kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Hu tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit. Many hands make light work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
All right.
Well, what's the other kite?
I have made my comparisons. If speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Never mind.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information along to Director Hu. I'll leave these two kites with you. Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity.
He's
You
such
might
a
find
dad
it to
when
be
it
an
comes
enjoyable
to
use of your
Shao.
time.
Oh, wait. Who enjoys kite flying?
Well, I would imagine someone of your talent and wisdom is more than capable of finding out.
So, you were testing out the kites for Hu Tao and even roped Xiao into doing it for you? Paimon didn't ask earlier because the situation was awkward.
I would hardly say I roped Xiao into anything. I simply sought the help of a friend. Besides, we did the testing together.
Seems like our pool of competitors is growing.
Doesn't matter. Oh wait, the competition's not the important thing right now.
Do you like kite flying, Xiao?
I suppose
wants
I
to
neither
join?
like nor dislike it.
Really?
Although, watching a kite gradually ascend
I'm
into the sky
I'm in a
does bring
cutscene,
me a
pal.
certain
I
peace
can't
of
do it.
mind. Perhaps they're a bit like Shao lanterns in that way.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Have you ever thought about making a kite, Xiao? Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you want.
There's no need. Menogius was the only Yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and design. When Lantern Rite is over, come find me near Pervasi's temple if you have the time.
Sure.
It's getting late. I should go inform Director Hu of our findings.
How's she been, by the way? Be sure to say hi to her for us.
The last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Chaoying Village in a few days. If you have the time, perhaps you could also make the trip. If you happen to run into her, you can pass along your regards in person.
We'll keep that in mind. Take care, Zhongli. See you later.
See you next time.
Aw. On Dragon Ball Z. No, I'm just kidding.
Coming.
He said it wrong. They put in the text wrong.
You can go first.
I don't have anything to say.
Then I'll go. I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh. I can't say I support that decision, but... Hey, let me finish before you get all worked up.
Sit, Shenhe, sit. You must be tired from your journey. Shall I pour you a cup of tea, or would you prefer something else to drink?
No need. I'm not tired. They're gone, Master.
Perfect. The time is nigh for us to make an appearance. Do you remember the plan when recounted to you?
Shenhe could have had a rerun this
Yes, Master.
update.
We aim to give them a
But
demonstration of
instead
familial
they
love.
gave us frickin' Yaimiko in Phase 2.
So I'll have whatever you are having.
All right.
What are Auntie
Why
Shenyun and Shenhe
did they even
doing
put
here?
Yaimiko
Just how many people are
in this
involved
update
in
if she ain't gonna show up?
I suppose all I can do is just take a seat and see what happens.
Perfect.
Nahida, I will
just so
understand, because
happened to
normally
have
this
bought
time,
some
whenever we get a
Sanglo
new
tea
region,
recently.
our
It's
Archons would
quite
have
the
a rerun
delectable
banner.
variety. Or it would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash. One has more than had one's fill already. Oh, forget it. Such
I ain't
thoughts
trying to be
detract from
salty,
the
chat.
present
I'm
need to
just
keep up the
spouting
conversation.
facts.
Has work been busy during the holiday season? Do you need my help with anything?
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their heads against the
I
table.
just wish Shenhe had a frickin' rerun banner this
Are Auntie
update. She would have been
Shenyun and Shenhe
perfect.
serious right now?
Do you think Shenhe should have taken lections on social etiquette? Yeah.
One was busy orchestrating this act. One seems to have forgotten about
Yes,
Shenhe's various eccentricities.
She should, yeah.
What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other. It would be a great comfort to me to know you were surrounded by good companions.
You already know of my past circumstances. Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night. Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
The poor child. Her one friend can't even talk.
Wow.
I guess maybe Gaming is not doing so bad after all. Perhaps I've been too hard on him.
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans for today, Shenhe? How about we do something fun?
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way. If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
Oh, Shenhe.
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait, let's not have any just yet.
Yeah. I simply can't listen to that any longer. Coming. I'd like to finish what I was trying to say before. I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together from time to time.
Huh. I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Shh.
Damn it, Shenhe, don't call her master!
Just think about it. Okay? You don't have to decide now.
Dad really has changed a lot. He would never have said these things to me before. But thank you, Dad.
Oh, baby boy!
It's been long enough, don't you think? Oh, Paimon sure hopes they've made up by now. Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign. Did Xianyun's plan not work after all? Hey, you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
Perfect timing, actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep, let's go. I'll get the bags.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
There's Charlotte!
You must be Mr. Ip! Thank you for coming all this way. My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
An interview? To advertise my teas?
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontainians are big tea drinkers too.
The Fontaine Market. Then I'll need some time to adequately prepare. Perhaps we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
Of course, of course! Please follow me.
Is this person also involved in your plan?
What do you think?
And here I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
Over here! Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Huh? What? Auntie Shenyun?
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan. Let's go while your dad is still distracted.
Whee!
I take it that all is going well?
Don't worry, Shenyun. Everything is going according to plan.
I knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Shenyun is really something. She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself and Shenhe appear foolish in front of my family. She truly knows how to look out for others. I still have a lot to learn.
As for the next step...
Oh no!
What's wrong, Gaming?
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
Fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly. Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say. We pulled together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring it back to the Steambird as a gift, as well as a sample of the regional specialty. Fontainians will probably fall in love with your dad's tea as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
Oh, okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose more on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
We can talk about such matters at a later date. There are more important matters for you to consider at the moment, are there not?
Yes. I've been thinking about it the whole way here. I have an idea, but I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
That is for us to decide.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right? Just tell us about this idea of yours.
Okay. So, it's like this.
Got it. Just leave it to us. Let's split up and make it happen. We need to do those things we talked about, but we also still have the kite flying competition.
Yeah?
Since Xiao already tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those mechanical thingamabobs or whatever they're called? We can attach it to our kite. Hello again.
Welcome back. I see you returned from your trip. I really do have to thank you for all your help from before. Thanks to you, my daughter was able to build a kite with her grandmother that very same day. She even wrote a long letter telling me how much she loved it.
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
I'll be sure to. And are you here to buy a kite? Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those, device thingies from Fontaine. Do you sell them separately?
Yes. Here you go. Please, take it, free of charge. The directions are in the box. It's not hard to install at all.
It doesn't feel right for us to just take it.
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite flying competition. I'll be rooting for you.
All right then, thank you. Phew, it's done. Let's get down to business.
Nah. Not gonna sing the song. I'm not gonna sing the song. Not gonna sing the song. God, who do you think I am?
We needed to do. Let's find a good place and put this thing into the sky.
Cutscene!
Chi-Chi, we're almost there.
Aww, Chi-Chi.
Come here, allow me.
Aww.
The lantern Rite is as festive as ever.
Huh? Oh, what's going on?
Did something happen? What should we do? Oh, should we get the Millilith?
Showtime, baby. Oh boy, here he comes. There he is.
Have I taken that many pictures already? I need to load more film.
Yeah, I'd be wild too, Grace. That would happen in real life. Oh, whopper flower.
Wait, the wind.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh! Mommy, I want a big kite like that too! Do you see that kite way out in front? It's so beautiful!
Oh my god.
Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite. Why do I feel like crying? That was beautiful.
Gavin's performance was so cool, Paimon almost wanted to join in! You saw that, right, Traveler? Let's go find him! Oh! He's over there! Talking to his dad! I think I'll head off now, if that's okay?
Thank you, little girl. Do you want us to walk you back?
No need, no need. Master is waiting for me right over there.
Dad.
Again.
I suppose I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Your performance. I've seen many wushou dances in my time, but I've gotta admit, what you pulled off there was breathtaking.
Wow. I never thought I'd live to hear you say that.
You're serious about doing this professionally?
Absolutely. I know it'll be difficult, but...
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course it'll be difficult. But if that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time. Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that story of my past for another time? All I really want to say is, I've changed my mind. And much like this kite, you also deserve to soar to new heights.
Dad.
Son.
Son? Haven't heard that in a while.
I bet you're wondering what's gotten into me saying all this.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Anyway, I know I've never found the chance to say this before, but... to me, Gaming, you've always been a great kid. Alright, that's everything I've got. Did you have something you wanted to say, or...
Aww.
Seeing the two of them talk things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, it is so wholesome. Yep, it was all because of you.
Now go. Over there. Your friends are still waiting for you.
Huh? But you came all this way.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we can grab dim sum together. Your treat, right?
Dad, honestly.
Go.
Okay, then I'm off. See you soon.
That's quite the smile you've got there, Gaming.
Really?
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Shenyun, as well as everyone else who's helped me out. If everyone has time, maybe we could all get together and go fly a kite.
Let's go fly a kite.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! Didn't Zhongli say who's...
Damn it.
We didn't have anything else to do today, right? Why don't we go have a look around? The mountain air is so refreshing. It makes Paimon feel like she could float around all day and never get tired.
She doesn't even walk.
Cream! Gummies! Fuel fruit! Huh? Did you hear that?
No, it was your imagination.
Sunshine! Blue skies! Good vibes!
I heard it too.
Right? So Paimon wasn't just hearing things. That voice sounds really familiar. Well, we've got the time. Why don't we go check it out?
Let's go see what's up. Oh my god!
Here! Navia, Clarande!
Ah, well, if it isn't my dear partners. See, I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today. I have to say, sometimes the Steambird's astrology column is spot on.
It's just your lucky day.
Are you guys also here to catch the festivities? Oh, and that reminds me. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
And to you.
Happy Lantern Rite to you, too! Wait, if you're here for Lantern Rite, then what are you doing on top of this deserted mountain? And that voice we heard, that was you, right, Navia?
Oh, impressive. You could tell it was me from that far away. You've got good ears.
That or your voice is just really loud.
Well, of course it is. After all, I'm a boss.
Indeed.
Yeah, you are.
I suppose it's an asset.
A girl
Sure
boss.
is. Having a loud voice is a handy tool when it comes to communication. Wait. That wasn't even Paimon's point. Paimon just wants to know why you two were shouting from the top of this deserted mountain. There was something about almonds, maybe? And buell fruit? Ooh, is it some sort of secret code?
No, it's not a code. The words are meaningless.
Perhaps, but the act of shouting was very meaningful indeed. That's just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery, it's not easy to resist the urge to release those emotions.
But the act of shouting itself.
Exactly. You get me, partner. I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance, so I asked the locals around here and they said it was fine. Apparently most hikers like to shout when they get to the top, so the locals are used to it by now. So, you see, it's not just me. I guess everyone shouts from the top of a mountain at some point in their life.
Speak for yourself.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something for no reason?
Not really. If I ever get stressed, I just go hunting.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to relieve stress.
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Huh?
Anyway, why don't you two give it a try? Shout anything you want. It's a real stress reliever.
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs relieving.
And I'd prefer to keep things bottled up.
Oh, I bet you guys are just too embarrassed to let loose. No need to be shy. Even Farina was shouting from the top of this mountain earlier.
Who?
Huh? Did Paimon hear that right? Farina's also here?
Farina!
In Chang'e Village?
Lady Farina!
Believe in your ears. It is indeed as you heard. Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting.
Yes, we could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" and "What should I do?" So we hurried up
I already
here
know
to check it out.
Farina's in this because I
And
got
what
spoiled.
do you know? Miss Farina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically sprinted back down the mountain the minute she saw us.
Ah, that reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, "So help me, I will figure out what I should do about this script."
So, you could actually hear what she was saying? Why didn't you say so earlier? I thought someone was really in trouble.
I figured we would come check out the situation either way. Why not let her keep some privacy?
Oh, seems like you caught Farina in the middle of some stress relief as well. She probably would have never thought. No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way out here.
Was she alone?
I think so.
Judge
We ran into Nick
Daddy!
on the way here as well, but he was already on his way back.
Judge Dragon Daddy!
They probably
Judge
weren't
Dragon
together.
Daddy! Judge Dragon Daddy!
What? Neverland was here too?
So many people from Fontaine.
What was he doing here? It couldn't have been for vacation.
I think it just might have been, actually. But apparently he only stayed for half a day before heading back.
Boo!
He's a very busy man.
Boo!
Neverland
your
is
ass
not
back
the type
here,
to take
damn
much
it.
time off.
Get your
Taking
back!
even a
Get your
half day for
ass
himself
over
is
here,
already
you
a
Judge
huge
Dragon
step in the right
Daddy!
direction.
Want you to
Didn't Charlotte
visit.
publish an article on
I
the
want
Liyue
you to
tea
meet
industry
Zhang
recently?
Li!
Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea after
Fucking
reading
get
that
back
article.
here, damn it!
You know, just like you were.
My situation is completely different. I'm here because I was asked to accompany you. The tea purchase is simply an added bonus of this location.
You Fontanians and your tea drinking.
Oh, it's not for me. I lost a bet with Ridesley, and now I have to buy him something.
You made a bet?
It was just a spur-of-the-moment sort of bet. Ridesley gets really invested in that sort of thing, but he couldn't care less about what he wins in the end. You could give him mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road, and he wouldn't even mind.
If only he was that easygoing when it came to talking business. In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again? Nervalette even mentioned it earlier.
Sunglo tea?
Yes, that's the one.
You didn't really buy 10 boxes, did you?
Please, do I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing trap?
That reminds me. You guys said you only came up here because you heard my voice, right? I hope it didn't put you out. You must have had other plans for the day.
Oh, that's right. Who tell?
It's the Lantern
few
Rite
days
after
ago,
party.
We heard that a friend was going to be in Chaoying Village, so we decided to come and see if we could run into her.
AKA
Oh,
the
dear.
Lantern Rite after
We've been
party.
chatting for quite some time. I'm sorry for keeping you.
No harm done, partner.
That's good.
We should probably head out and look for Hu Tao.
No need to stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're gonna stay around for a little longer.
Go and meet your friend. We can meet up in Chaoying Village later.
Sounds reasonable to me.
Sounds good. We're gonna head down the mountain then. See you later! Chaoying Village is known for its tea, but you know what else they have with tea? That's right, dim sum!
Damn it,
Did
Paimon, you're making
Bonnie
me hungry
say
for dim sum.
something about
Dim
dim
sum.
sum being eaten in the morning? Oh, Paimon wonders if we can still get some at this time of day.
Afternoon tea might be more appropriate at this point.
Oh, well that's fine too. Paimon doesn't care what kind of tea it is as long as it comes with some tasty snacks. Now, let's see what kind of yummy things we can find around here. Paimon's not seeing things, is she? Is that Farina standing between Zhongli and Hu Tao?
Yes. Whoa!
Wonder what they're talking about. Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling Farina about Chaoying Village.
Or maybe wonder if he
or
knows
maybe
anything
Hu
about
Tao's
Farina.
trying to rope Farina into being one of her clients.
Want to make a bet?
Hey, this isn't the Fortress of Meropide. But Paimon could be convinced for the right price. Let's say loser buys the winner 3 huge bowls of seafood kanji.
No, that's too
Since
much.
Zhongli is there, Paimon bets things are pretty tame. It's decided then. Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli.
Then I vote for Hustler Hu Tao.
Alright, no time to waste. Let's go see who's right.
And I vote for if they know anything about Farina.
Good afternoon, Hu Tao, Zhongli, and Farina! Oh, great. Now Paimon's shouting too.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Seems like our luck just keeps on growing.
That we were able to meet you both without prior arrangement must mean that this is quite the serendipitous meeting indeed.
Huh? Oh, so both of you are acquainted with the Traveler and Paimon then?
So many chums all in one place.
I'm pretty sure you didn't learn that one from me. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised to see you here, Traveler. But seeing as you're a hero who's been all over Teyvat, it makes sense that you would be well-traveled and well-connected. Since we have found ourselves in each other's company within this fertile land, allow me to take this opportunity to wish you a happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
It appears you have been to Fontaine then. Given your proclivity to spread good deeds wherever you go, it's no surprise that you would make the acquaintance of a celebrity as illustrious and celebrated as Miss Farina.
Oh, you need another!
That's
quite there are going to be our songs.
What I mean to
Farina's
say
really
you
isn't
flatter
really.
me, Mr. Zhongli. Although I've built up a certain following within Fontaine, it is no reflection
Y'all know
of
what I'm talking
strength
about,
or
right?
wisdom.
Okay.
I stand before you right now as nothing more than an ordinary traveler in search of beautiful scenery and creative inspiration. There is definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from our conversation earlier. Given his breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters, there's no way he hasn't heard about what happened in Fontaine. Is he just feigning ignorance for my benefit?
No. Yeah. You're no common tourist. I simply won't have you talk about yourself that way.
Huh? Does that mean Hu Tao also knows?
No.
You may not have heard, friends, but...
Miss Hu Tao.
Miss Farina is now one of my esteemed clients.
Oh!
Yep.
Did you hear that, Paimon?
Okay, you win. Guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
What's this about winning something?
No, don't worry about it.
Don't tell me. You two were placing bets on us.
Don't worry about it. It was Paimon's idea. Yeah-huh.
We just saw you guys standing on the side of the road and couldn't help but take guesses as to what you were talking about. Oh, I see. That means you, my friend, must have guessed that I was trying to promote my business to Miss Farina.
Well, you know me.
That I do, my friend. What was Paimon's guess then? Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the newbie around.
Points like a toddler.
By newbie, you mean me, right?
If that's the case, then Paimon's guess was also correct.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me about some great sightseeing spots in the area.
You see? Paimon was right too! Since both of our guesses were right, there can't be a winner or a loser.
Fine, keep your secret stash then.
Hey, don't be upset, Traveler. How about this? You buy Paimon a bowl and Paimon will also buy you a bowl.
Fair deal.
As for the third bowl... Since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, as a congratulations for the huge deal I just struck.
I'll buy you a bowl anytime you want.
I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in quite the sum after all. Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask about the most important question. Did something happen recently, Farina?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you know, with you enlisting the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and all.
Oh, well, yes.
Really? Oh no. Paimon is so sorry for your loss. Although Paimon may have not known the person, please accept Paimon's deepest...
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
Huh? But Paimon just thought, since you hired the services of a funeral parlor and all... Hey, it's not that big of a stretch.
Really, Paimon? It's not like you don't know me. Do I look like I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral? Miss Hu Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my film. Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Liyue. The content was spectacular. In fact, I still feel the need to sleep with the light on even now. Anyway, that's not the point. Now that Fontaine's biggest star has returned to the stage, I figured it's about time the industry enjoyed a breath of fresh air.
You might even call it a breath of fresh air, fresh terror. Terror?
Hey, that's pretty good.
Close
I'll
enough.
have to remember that for my ad posters.
Oh, Paimon sees. That makes a lot of sense. So, did you come to Liyue just to enlist the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Well, not exactly. My original plan was to just relax and enjoy the sights. But then I ran into Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli, and well, you know the rest. I suppose it was meant to be.
It was a fated meeting indeed.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me, it's all thanks to that man who stopped to ask for directions. Oh? Who was it?
It's someone you know. Wanna take a guess?
It was Nouvellette, wasn't it?
What? How did you guess that on your first try?
Because YouTube spoiled
Very
me.
impressive, my friend. Your guessing game is spot on today.
Huh. Paimon never thought Neuvillette would be the type to get lost.
I'm sure he didn't get lost. Even I was able to find my way to this place without any trouble. He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to ask someone about the quickest way to get back to Fontaine.
Yup, that's exactly what he asked. This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route.
For him, though, swimming would probably be the fastest route of them all.
So, were you the one that pointed him in the right direction, Hu Tao?
Of course. I'm also a guide of sorts, you know. So naturally, I also have a great sense of direction. But speaking of your friend...
What about him?
He doesn't get out much, does he?
No, he doesn't.
No wonder. He was stiff as a board and way too polite. I would have never guessed he was here on vacation if you hadn't told me.
All in all, he was only here for half a day. I'm pretty sure he is the only one who would consider that to be a vacation.
Oh? This gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule.
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything
Or like
what
another
someone would
version
wear
of
on
you, but
vacation.
everything in blue!
Is that so?
Wait, you didn't see him, Zhongli?
Damn it!
Unfortunately, no.
No!
At the time, it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Farina were having quite the productive conversation. I know matters of business can take much discussion, so I decided to fetch some tea for them.
What a shame. That gentleman seemed like a sophisticated sort of guy. I actually think you two would have hit it off.
Is that so?
Exactly! Judging by how Zhongli is acting and taking consideration into Neuvillette's true identity, could Zhongli have been avoiding him on purpose?
Hmm?
Oh, I see. It is what it is.
To borrow Miss Farina's turn of phrase, perhaps it just wasn't meant to be.
Well, with the Traveler around, I'm sure you'll have a chance to get to know each other at some point.
That's right. She's got more friends than she knows what to do with.
I'm good with people.
Well, that's certainly true. Oh, that reminds me. If you get the chance, you should try and talk to Neuvillette into loosening up a bit. Just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days. He shouldn't keep himself cooped up all the time. Even
I'm calling it right now.
Neuvillette's
Neuvillette's getting an Act 2 story quest. Placing all bets right now.
If he's really that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence request. He'd have to approve it himself.
Make it happen,
since he handles that
Hoyo.
sort of thing now, but you know what I mean.
That does make sense.
Seems like this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important.
Otherwise known as the demon who controls all the paperwork in Fontaine.
I've never heard of a demon that boring before. In my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. That also includes knowing when and what to prioritize. It seems like your friend still has a lot of growing to do.
If I remember correctly, he's already several thousands of years old. You're quite right, Miss Hu Tao.
Oh? Traveler, Miss Farina, those two individuals over there appear to recognize you.
Oh, it's Navia and Clorand. Hey, over here!
We saw you all chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
Please, excuse the interruption.
Oh, so polite.
No apologies necessary. Any friend of the Traveler and Miss Farina is a friend of mine.
Ah, straight to the point. I like it. It's getting late. If we want to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going.
Indeed. Then, Miss Farina?
Oh, yes?
When are you planning to head back? Do you need us to escort you?
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary. I mean, you're not my subordinate anymore. You don't need to look after me.
I didn't mean it that way. It's normal for friends to travel home together if they run into each other on the road.
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be even harder to navigate after dark.
Exactly. Just like in those ghost stories. 8 paths converge in a wood. Beside them an old house is stood. If you dare
Don't listen,
to go
Torgal.
inside, not a soul will greet your eye. But if you take a closer look, there may be something you mistook. A candle flickers to and fro, yet there is no wind to make it so. What is its secret? What could it mean? In this wood, where mystery screams. Ooh.
Ooh, I got shivers.
My dear
Hope that's not a prophecy. Yeah.
ladies, no, I mean friends, please take me with you.
Of course.
Farina.
Gotta say, Farina, you are really quite the character. By the way, did I hear you mention that Clorand used to work under you? Then you must have also been a leader at some point. Well, that's, all in the past now.
Yeah.
Besides, being a leader is hard. It wasn't the right job for me. I prefer how things are now. I can come and go as I please, and get to enjoy the sweet taste of freedom.
I see. Well, you've certainly picked an apt place to relax. Chaoying Village is an exemplary choice.
Well, have you all had a good time?
Only the best. And I've learned a lot, too. Thank you so much, Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli.
It's fine. You've thanked us more than enough already. The next time you're in this neck of the woods, I'll treat you to some dim sum in the city.
Dim sum. Is that some kind of Liyue term for snacks or desserts?
They are a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much tea, sweets, and good company as you can manage.
Oh, so it's basically a tea party. Sounds great.
Make sure to order the winter melon cake and the lotus flower crisp. They're so sweet and delicious, Paimon knows you'll love them.
Ooh, okay. I'll be looking forward to it then.
Wait, but didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed?
You're not bringing home any souvenirs?
Of course I am. I bought tons of fun things to bring home with me. A kite, a parasol, a little tin frog that jumps. Oh, and a stuffed toy of a mythical beast. Clorand is the one who didn't buy anything for herself.
So all you're bringing back with you is that tea?
And some tea-flavored hard candies. They're for Sigewinne.
Clorand isn't much of a shopaholic.
Well, one of us has to practice restraint.
Quit calling me out, damn it!
I'm hardly reckless with my Mora. I'll have you know, all the purchases I made today were well within my budget.
I can relate to Navia. What about you, Farina?
Me? Oh, well, I bought some tea, of course. I just had to try all the varieties recommended in the Steambird. Other than that, just some bits and bobs, you know. A little bit of this, little bit of that. They should all be things I can use, I think.
So you fell for a few marketing traps then.
Now Paimon's even more confused. If you bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of Linny's magic packets?
Oh, actually.
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
Oh, so that's what happened. Wait, what? Why did he take them? He's not hoarding treasure, is he?
That's quite the imagination you've got there, Paimon. Monsieur Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags we had and offered to take them back for us. I felt a bit bad at first, but, I really did have a lot of stuff.
He even offered to deliver my gifts to the Fortress of Meripede for me once he's done with the day's work. Neuvillette is a man of his word. If he says he can do something, then he means it.
See, even Clorand was happy to take him up on his offer. If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then who was I to refuse?
Wow, he seems like a real gentleman. Maybe he's not as uptight as I thought. If only the funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful, proactive, and responsible as him. Right, Zhongli?
Indeed.
Leave him alone!
Clorand said Neuvillette offered to deliver her gifts to Rite.
Yay!
So we'll go to the entrance of the fortress.
Yay! 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 Yay!
But we don't know exactly when he'll show up.
I'm coming, my love! I'm coming, Monsieur Neuvillette! I'm on my way, my beloved! There you are! I'm almost there! I'm coming! Here I am!
Look, it's Neuvillette. We lucked out.
I'm here!
Oh, it's you. It has been some time since our last meeting. Few people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude my work early for the day, I thought I might take a walk and avail myself of this area's peace and quiet.
You call this early? Do you always work this late, Neuvillette?
Strictly speaking, that depends on the agenda for the day. I am hardly bereft of time, however, so working late is of little consequence to me.
Really? If you have so much time on your hands, then why did you only go to Chaoying Village for half a day?
First, I should clarify that I was referring to my lifespan, rather than the time at my disposal on any given day.
Hey, what?
Second, I was unaware you possessed knowledge of my trip to Chaoying Village.
You gave a quick summary of everything that
see.
happened.
Thank you for informing me.
So, did you deliver the gifts?
Yes, they have been safely delivered.
I have to hand it to Clorand.
It's Genshin, Claude!
Just a simple gift delivery, and she has the great and mighty Udex at her beck and call.
I was just passing through. It was merely an act of convenience.
All right. Then I hereby confirm receipt of the goods on behalf of the staff of the Fortress of Meripede.
A verbal receipt of confirmation? Is such a formality really necessary for a small matter such as this?
Guess not. This quantity of tea, though, seems a little excessive for a gift, don't you think? Before you know it, they'll start accusing me of taking bribes.
About that. Much of that is my own excess, I'm afraid.
Oh? Why? What happened?
It was buy 10 boxes, get half off. Ah, that explains it then. Well, go ahead and leave them to me. I'll get through this stash as fast as I can. You have my thanks. Oh, there's something else I'd like to give to you. This is a stone slate, engraved with a symbolic design. While that is an apt description, it is in actuality a legal codex.
I almost thought they said it illegal for a minute. I'm like, excuse me?
Before the advent of modern writing utensils, information was recorded on stone slabs such as this. The law was no different. Okay. Since ancient times, the scales of justice have symbolized the fairness and impartiality of judiciousness. As a tribute to that sentiment, this slate was designed after a traditional legal codex and engraved with a symbol instead of text. During my travels recently, I chanced upon a roadside stall offering tourists the opportunity to try their hand at the ceramic arts, so I decided to have a go. We joked with Claran some time ago about gifting you a legal codex. So, here you go. Ah, so that's what this is about. I did not expect you to remember it as well. In any case, I hope this can be considered as a reasonable attempt to join in on the banter. It is a very good attempt. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Even your sense of humor centers around the law. That's an impressive level of commitment. Well, a gift of this significance deserves to be put on display, and I know just the place. Front and center in the fortress's showroom. Ah, surely there's no need for such a grand gesture. Just kidding. I don't have anything like a showroom. But we do have a storage room. We can put it next to all the mechanical parts Sijuin has collected. That sounds good to me.
So that's what you were doing in Chaoying Village.
Indeed. Of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity to taste the local spring water. The aftertaste is much purer than what I have delivered to me in Fontaine. It stands to reason that the long-distance transport has a tendency to imbue the water with extraneous emotion. If you want to experience the true flavor, you simply have to go to the source. Perhaps I should organize some time off to do the same elsewhere.
As they say in Leeway, a balance between work and play is sure to keep your troubles at bay.
Then we are of the same mind. It appears my desire is justified.
If you say so, but you know you don't have to justify a vacation, right? You can just take one. After all, you're hardly bereft of time. You can do whatever you want.
You're quite right. I suppose I suffer not from a lack of opportunity, but rather a lack of inspiration. However, after reading a few articles about Liyue's holiday traditions, the idea popped into my head and made itself quite at home. Seeing as I was free of responsibilities for the morning, I decided to depart at once.
And how was it?
Refreshing. My spontaneous outing seemed to inspire quite a few other spontaneous decisions as well. Take, for example, my foray into ceramics. At first, soil from the ground is granular and unforgiving, but add the right amount of water, and it becomes soft, moldable, and able to take shape. In the past, I never thought about how quotidian vessels were crafted, but now I have participated in their very making. This is also something I made today.
Oh, so that's what I saw going around. I think I saw that on Twitter. Oh, wow. What a big ladle.
That's a ladle?
Ladle.
I meant that it was supposed to be some long-necked sea creature.
Like,
Like
one of the
my
Pokemon.
inspirations.
It's amazing.
Really? You like it? To tell you the truth, given your unexpected arrival, I find myself quite unequipped to give you the welcome you deserve. Around such an important holiday such as this, human custom would dictate
No,
that
don't give it
gifts should
to
be in
us. You
order.
keep it.
But I'm afraid this is all I can offer. If you'll have it, that is.
You made it by hand and everything.
That is precisely why it would do me such a great honor if you accepted.
Then I accept.
You are most welcome. Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, that reminds me.
Approve a leave of absence request for myself. That sounds like it could easily lead to a vicious cycle of self-indulgence.
Come on, Act 2,
something which
Nouvellette
couldn't
story
be in
quest.
further
Come on,
violation of
baby.
protocol. But I suppose I understand her point. My proclivity to refrain from personal outings does, in part, originate from a sense of responsibility toward my duties. But it is also due to a lack of desire to engage in the human world. But now I see that the human world is indeed full of many interesting places to discover.
I could have told you that. Oh, I could have told you that. Oh. That's everything. Yeah, that was the story quest. Whoops. So that was it. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do is get through the rest of the waypoints and that'll be it for today. Just so I can do that. You did win, son! Yay! Hooray! I won! That's another year of Lantern Rite. Explore the scenery. Okay, go to the next one. Let me wait till I have stamina and then I can hop off and glide. Whee! Oh, or... And I already caught up on all the events, so we're good to go. I'm caught up on that, so the only thing I gotta do now is Xianyun's story quest, which we will do on Thursday. Did I just cheer my Sealy all the way? Come on. Okay. Whee! Get away from me! Oh my god. Next. Whee! I like this. Yeah. Alright. So I've got this one, and then 4 more. I'm just like 3 more, and I'm like 4 more. I'm like, damn it! Look at all the goats. They're pretty. Ah, where did you come from? 1 minute, I'm like looking at the view, and then the next, the slime pops out of nowhere. Let me double check. Do we have everything? Just 2 more. All right. There's the last one. Alright. Do we have them all? Good. Good. Now let's see how many jemmies I got. Hopefully. Oh. Oh, hell yeah! Then I get 5 more. I'm good to go for Xiao. Hell yeah! But alright, that is gonna be it for tonight. Thank you to everybody who stopped by. Grace, thank you for modding. So I'll be back again Thursday night. We're gonna finally do Xianyun's story quest, and that's really all I've got for this week because I need to go a little light. And yeah, but don't have anything else to say. But hopefully, if we get our rumored Nintendo Direct announced tomorrow, hopefully maybe I will most definitely react to it. I'm just hoping if we get a freaking direct, because I just want my damn direct already. February, come on. But we'll see. I'll keep y'all posted in case we do get a confirmed direct. But have a good night, everybody. See you guys Thursday night for more Genshin, when we'll do Xianyun's story quest. Stay safe, stay hydrated, spread the love. See you guys next time. Bye!